Hey, we live, we live. Hey, I'm Dawn Fields and I'm going live on Facebook and Instagram. So you see me looking up and down. That's because the phone is down here and the computer's up here. But it's my time to shine. And I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to come and talk to you. If you don't know, it's a brand new show that just kind of started. Um, it's for people who, hold on a second. Let me go to the comments because I think it's clicking. Show the comments up. No, don't show that. Anyway, it's a show where we just kind of help moms and wives, people who have put their life on the back burner for so many years for their families, for their husband, for their children, and have had deep desires that they just kept hitting because they were putting their family first. And now it's my time to shine. It's time to start getting out. I don't care whether your children are, maybe your children are in high school now at the point where they don't need you as much, or maybe they're gone off to college and now you're an empty nester and you're trying to decide, what am I going to do with my life? This is the show for you because we're going to have to decide what to do with your life. And especially people who had the burning desire to start their own thing, their own businesses. You know what I was thinking about? It's so crazy because, we spend all our time wanting to help our family, but we always maintain a job because we have to, that's how we think we help our family. But the truth of the matter is a job keeps you away from your family. So you're working all day for somebody else, building their legacies and their future, but you're at a job more hours than you're home. So you don't get a lot of time to spend with your family. I remember when I first had my children, when I had my daughter first, I wanted I wanted to homeschool them. That was my dream, to be able to homeschool my kids. I didn't want them to go to the public school system. Just didn't want them involved in any of that. I don't particularly like the public school system. And so I wanted my children to go to I wanted to homeschool them because I wanted to be able to teach them, the reality of the world and teach them things that I wanted them to know and give them the morals and the inbreeding that I wanted to teach them and not depend on the school system. But I had to work. I had to have a job. I had to pay bills. I had to provide. So I wasn't able to do that. And that was something that I was always kind of upset with. I did start them out in private school. I started them out in a private Christian school. So that was a little bit better than a public school system. So they did have a little foundation that I felt was a little bit better than a public school. Because let me tell you why that happened. When I was getting ready to send her to public school, my daughter was 5 years old. She was getting ready to go to kindergarten. And the school right down the street from us, the elementary school, that would have been the school she was going to. And at that time, I used to read the paper and watch the news and stuff. And I was reading the paper. This was maybe 3 months before I had to register her. And at that particular school, the kindergartners were having gang signs tattooed on their hands. It wasn't real tattoos. It was temporary tattoos. But why was kindergartners having tattoos on their hands? I was like, I don't want my kid to go to that school. So I found a private school. I was like, okay, I'm going to send it to private school. But see, that was also something that was a sacrifice because private school costs money. So I had to do whatever I had to do to get them in this private school with the money. So that was another thing of me doing things for my family, but in the meantime, it was take things away from me. I have a friend. She's a mom. She's really talented. She's a writer. She's been writing for years. Always had a dream of publishing a book or doing something with her writing, but she never did because she's a mom. Her kids always needed her. She has 4 children. They're all around the same age, so they were all active around the same time. So she was always running here, running there, and not taking time for herself. And that's what I want to help us eliminate. It's time that you learn how to either incorporate being a mom and taking time for yourself. You have to really start living your dreams, because what will happen is eventually you're going to start resenting the fact that you didn't, or you're showing your children that that your dreams are just dreams and that they'll never come true. And you don't really want to pass that belief onto your child. You want them to be able to conquer whatever it is that they dream of conquering. But children learn what they see and they learn what they live. So if they live with you always saying that you want to do this and do that and you don't do it, that's what you're teaching them. And I actually learned that the hard way. with something with my son. I was always trying to do something. He's seen it, and now he kind of struggles with the same type of thing. So you don't want to create that kind of a belief system in your children. So it's time that you start doing something that make you shine. You want to shine in whatever it is that you desire to do. And it's as simple as just setting an intention that you're going to shine. You're going to do the thing that you want to do, and you're just going to desire it hard enough that you, no matter what, you put some time aside for it. Because if we will go after and get whatever it is that we want if we really want it strong enough. So it makes no sense for you to be desiring something or wanting something and not going after it, because what you're doing is you're building up a belief system and you're programming yourself. We are programmed, our minds program us to do the certain things that we do consistently. If it sees that we do a certain thing a certain way, our mind become programmed, and it'll always make us do that thing that's that same way. That's how come you hear people say what you do once is how you do one thing is how you do everything. Is because that is the truth. You're programmed yourself to do things in a certain way. So we want to stop that programming. We want to start setting intention programs. Like I intentionally gonna set some time to be with myself today. I am intentionally going to take time to meditate today. I am intentionally going to do something to work on my dream today. I am going to write out my dream, because you know what? You have to write it out. You have to write it out. Even the Bible tells us, write it out and make it plain. So you have to write it out. And that's the part that kind of works. You got to write it out. And I don't mean use it, you can type it, but it say write it out. So take your hand to a piece of paper and write out your dream. Write out something that you're going to do for yourself today, something you're going to take time out to do for yourself today. Whether it's, I'm going to save some money for a girl's trip, or I'm going to save some money for these shoes, or I'm going to buy me these shoes, or whatever it is that you're going to do. Just take some time out for yourself. If you have dreams, lofty dreams, like my friend who is a talented writer, but never done anything with it other than write down a couple of stories for herself or poems for herself. It just never really did anything with them. Make an intention that you're going to start doing something with you. Hey, Sandra. Good morning to you too. So you're going to set some kind of intention that this is what you're going to be doing moving forward. Just take some time. I mean, it's my time to shine. You have to start shining. You have to start doing the things that you want to do. I know for me, I always wanted to start my own business, but I didn't want to start by myself. And that's what I think kept me back. I kept putting my family first because I didn't have anybody that I didn't want to go out on my own. Maybe I was too scared, too nervous. But I did find a business that actually is created for people that work together, and that's kind of what's working for me, and I love it. I enjoy it. So I'm not going to take up a lot of time today. I'll try to keep these things like under 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. But I do want to take some time out and talk to you about our sponsor, because we're sponsored every day by a company called Tava Lifestyle. And I'm going to talk about this Vizia Detox Tea. I talked to you about this yesterday. This Vizia Detox Tea, it's a really great, the holidays are coming up. The New Year's coming up. Everybody's making New Year's resolutions. And what is the main thing people say? I want to get healthy and I want to lose weight. Well, this Vizia Detox Tea is what will help you lose weight and get healthy. Because what it is a detox. It detoxes all the impurities out of your body. We have impurities in our bodies. They say between 8 and 25 pounds of toxic stuff inside our bodies that's causing us to be sick, causing us to be overweight, causing us to causing us to be, not feeling well. And we have to get this stuff out of your body. And the only way to really do it is by detoxing your body. So this is a really powerful detox. You take it, all you do is take this, add it to a 16-ounce glass of water, shake it up, drink it. It doesn't really have any taste to it at all. To me, I don't taste anything. So you just drink it, and then maybe a couple of hours, half an hour later, so drinks a little bit more water. And then within an hour, 4 hours, you're going to start releasing those weights, that waste out of your body and out of your system. So get yourself some Vizia Detox Tea. We actually sell it 3 different ways. You can get, upside down. We sell 3 different ways. You can get 5 of these, a 5-day supply for $25. Now, if you're a person who don't really need to lose a lot of weight, you just have toxins in your body, I suggest you get the 5-day supply. So you get a 5-day supply, you get for $25. Now, we also have a 10-day supply that you can get for $40. $40 a 10-day supply. If you're a person who have a lot of toxins because you built up a lot of waste in your system, you might want to get the 10-day supply. But we also have a 30-day supply, and that's $70 for a 30-day supply. So that's if you want to do like a 2 weeks detox this month, and maybe next month do another 14-day or 15-day detox, you can buy the 30-day supply. But get it today, because don't wait till after the holidays. You want to get it today so you can start immediately cleaning out your body, getting yourself healthy. It actually clears up your skin, does a lot of wonderful things for you. That's our sponsor today, Tava Lifestyle and Evasia Detox Tea. But I want you ladies to make a promise to yourself that today, at least 10 minutes today, you are going to do something. You're going to do something for yourself, something that'll make you feel like, hey, it's my time to shine. Something that's going to just put a smile on your face outside of the husband and the children, something that you're just doing for yourself. Spend some time to do something for yourself. And I want you to have a blessed and wonderful day. And I know it's the holiday season. I know you're getting ready for the holidays. So that's the time when we really don't take time for ourselves, because we really focus on everything on the kids. But we're gonna ask you to just today, forget about the holiday for 10 minutes and focus on yourself. I want you to have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining in. Share this with people that you know that's a mom, that's a wife, that don't take time for themselves. Let them know that there's somebody out there that cares for them and that it's their time to shine. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.